Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana, yeah, as I said to you yesterday, we expect the price to move at least into the yellow support area here. This is now a key decision point for Solana, because if it holds this support, it could certainly move up from here in another wave, because the current expectation is that as long as we hold the yellow support area, obviously that we can move up in a fifth wave. At the moment, I'm counting this as an A wave, B wave, C wave. We've basically maxed out what we can do in a C wave. We shouldn't go any higher. So we've got 3 waves at the moment. This can, of course, as always, become a 5-wave move. Therefore, I showed you what the chart needs to do in order to, at least give us an idea that we can expect a larger bounce. Or even a change from a downtrend into an uptrend, which is always possible, which I don't believe in yet, but we need to be open when the chart does things as part of the analysis, that if we see proper impulses, that we can also adapt and adjust and identify the trend change. That's the whole purpose of Elliott wave analysis. So at the moment, we have an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. If we now get this wave down, which we did get, this could be a 4th wave. Doesn't need to be, but it could be. And one more leg up will give us 5 waves. So these 5 waves, possibly only to $15, because that's a key resistance area. We found resistance here, here, here. So if we now get to the $15 level, then we have 5 waves. What happens then? Then we will most likely, if we get the 5 waves, it will increase the likelihood that in the next move down, we are going to put in a higher low. So it would normally then look as follows in the most likely case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a wave 1, and we would then come down in A, B, C in a wave 2, and would then expect continuation to the upside in wave 3. Now that would be the bullish interpretation, but it could also be a larger ABC structure. So that would be the bearish interpretation. When will this turn bullish? This will only turn bullish if we get another ABC down in a wave 4, and we get another 5 waves up in 5. And then this can't be an ABC. Then also on the higher time frame, we're moving up too much for this to just be a large pullback in an overall downtrend. Then we can talk about more bullish cases and scenarios. But of course, depending on what time frame you're trading, this is certainly a possible long trade opportunity. Is it guaranteed to play out? Of course not. But this is certainly an area where the chart has a good chance to reverse. You can see it's already respecting that area. I would at the moment believe we go down a little bit lower, because in most cases, when you have especially such a move up, which is fairly strong, you would in most cases expect the move down to be a bit lower. So this is currently located between the 23.6% retracement and the 50%. Only in a few cases, the wave 4 normally bounces off the 23.6 retracement. That would be a rather bullish sign, actually, if we already reverse from here and go to the upside. In most cases, you would expect the 38.2 retracement at 12.25 in this case. Could also go down to the 50% at 11.64, but below that we have to look at a different scenario. So this is either an ABC and will break down completely, or here possible impulse where we're finding support here in the wave 4 and would then move up. And this is the support area, gives the chance to set quite a tight stop loss. I would be very careful with Solana at the moment, just because we are on the larger time frame, obviously still in a downtrend. So any long position here is not necessarily supported by the higher time frame count. So be aware of that as well. That increases the risk. I mean, it can still work out, but it increases the risk. Just to make sure that you know what you're doing when you trade this stuff, especially in the current environment, because Solana is still so far down and so far below the larger 88.7% Fibonacci retracement, which is so important for a coin. That's, by the way, at around $29. So how could this play now out in the micro? So if we say we have a wave 1, 2, and 3, then this wave 4, I mean, it could certainly be that we've seen here an A wave. This might be the B wave, or we actually have a B wave triangle. That's possible as well, and would then get another C wave down. That's sort of what I think could really happen. But on the other hand, if we now move up and break above the 1422 level, the low was probably in, yeah, because then we're going to make a high. But there is not too much in there. I mean, in all likelihood, yeah, I mean, if we look at possible targets here, what you need to understand is that the $15 level is a really, really critical resistance level. If you take the length of this wave here to the upside and you look at what's technically possible, let's say we've seen the low already, then you would expect the $16 level, the 61.8% extension, sort of as a guideline target. Yeah, that would obviously be above 15, but 15 is really a key resistance level. Just want to mention that. Yeah, is there any other possibility here how this could unfold? Well, first, I mean, the clearest support area is obviously this one now. Should we drop below that, then we have a slight chance this could just be a 1-2 setup, and here another 1-2 setup. That can come down naturally a little bit lower, possibly then all the way down to $10 and have another chance to move up from there. But this is then where it's already getting messy. Yeah, because if you get a 1-2 and another 1-2, this is often when there are not enough buyers to support the move to the upside, and it gets a bit choppy and can very well then break down, because then you only have 3 waves to the upside. We're always looking for 5 waves, an impulse, a proper impulse. And yeah, so I'm currently looking at this, observing this for you. Relevant support area should be clear. The risks should also be clear. The overall downtrend is still down. I just want to repeat that. Yeah, the daily time frame count is still down. And looking on the, I mean, I'm looking at the 1 hour now, but if we look at the daily time frame, until we break above $20, I still have to, primarily looking at the daily, yeah, primarily expect that everything we're doing here is just a larger bounce. But if we go above $20, then we can look at something more bullish on the daily time frame as well. Currently on the short term, the 1 hour time frame, we have a possible impulse emerging, but in my opinion, one more wave to the upside is missing. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested, maybe check out our trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com, and make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content every day, and you can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.